Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sarala. Welcome to Millet Magic. If you have travelled from Bangalore to Mysuru, you would have passed through the town of Madhur. You may have noticed stacks of vada being sold in the shops, on the railway platform, or by vendors. This town, midway between Bangalore and Mysuru, is famous for these vadas, and people stop here just to eat this vada and even carry it home. Today, we will be sharing with you the recipe of the famous Maddur vada, and of course, we will be making them with millets. They make for a perfect evening snack but can be munched on any time of the day. The best part is that unlike other vada and bhajis, they can be enjoyed even after they are cold and thus make for a perfect travel snack as well. And this is the major reason why people traveling between Bangalore and Mysuru are able to enjoy them so much. These are the ingredients which you will need to make the Maddur vada. 3 tablespoons of millet rava. Here I am using brown top rava. The rava needs to be really fine. Since it's not possible to use wet rava in this recipe, you will need to pre-soak the rava for 4 to 6 hours and then sun dry it completely. Keep it ready. You will also need equal amount of millet flour, that is 3 tablespoons of brown top millet flour. Again, for this recipe, the flour will have to be made from pre-soaked millets which have been sun-dried. You will also need 3 medium-sized onions which have been cut into thin slices, a few curry leaves, 3 to 4 green chilies, half a teaspoon of red chili powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric, and oil for deep frying. I find that safflower oil is the best for deep frying Maddur vadas. It has a high smoking point and is neutral in odor and flavor. The first step is to dry roast the rava in a thick bottomed steel kadai until it emits a nice aroma. This will take around 2 to 3 minutes. Dry steam the rava for 10 minutes by placing it in a bowl, covering it with a lid, and then placing this in a pressure cooker. Do not use the whistle. This process enables the rava to cook quickly later on. Now in a bowl, add the finely sliced onions, and to this add in finely chopped green chilies and finely chopped curry leaves. Now add in salt to taste and half a teaspoon of red chili powder. Mix everything together and set it aside for 10 to 15 minutes. During this time, because of the salt added, the onions will release water. Meanwhile, in another plate, add in the millet flour and the millet rava. Mix them together. To this, add 2 tablespoons of hot oil. Once the oil has cooled down, mix with your hands. Apply pressure between your fingers and palm to get a crumb-like consistency. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric and mix it together. Now add in the sliced onion mixture which was set aside earlier along with the water it has released. Use this water to combine everything together, and if required, you can add additional water to form a dough. The onions are going to continue to release water. We do not want the dough to be too soft or soggy, so divide into smaller portions and mix water as and when you're ready to deep fry the batch. This dough will make about 12 to 16 vadas. To make the vada, smear some oil on the surface of a leaf and a little on your fingers too. Take a small portion of the prepared dough and gently press it to spread it over the leaf. Maddur vada is neither too thin nor too thick. Heat some oil in a kadai. Ensure that it is hot and ready by dropping a small piece of the dough into the oil. It needs to quickly come up to the surface, indicating that the oil is ready. Now drop in the vadas and fry them slowly on a medium flame until they are golden brown. Here I am frying 2 at a time because I am using a small kadai. You can go ahead and fry more at once depending on the size of your kadai. It has been one of my favorite snacks and I'm sure it will be one of yours too. Serve with your favorite leaf decoction or with caffeine-free vegan chickpea coffee. If you haven't already watched our video on how to make chickpea coffee, please do. You can find the link to this video by clicking on the I button above or in the description box below. We'll be back next week with yet another interesting millet recipe. Until then, happy cooking!